So we're gonna start with a little tweet from Joey Badass. So the internet has obviously given a lot of artists a chance to flourish on their own. You can promote your own music, drop a lot of things. But on the flip side, some artists feel like they get pressured by the internet to drop new music. The Joey tweet just disappeared. But he basically says this generation's attention span is too short. Akademiks, you're of his generation. What do you think?
I mean, he's right, but we have to look at both sides to it. Yeah, and let's put in context what he's saying. He's saying, yo, I dropped an album 2 years ago. I come back with my new album, and 2 weeks from when I dropped it, you niggas is over it already. What the fuck is up? Because people are saying, yo, when is new music coming out? He benefits from that like everyone that uses the internet. The internet is where you go to get shit right now. And oftentimes when you get shit right now, when you want, a lot of times you get over it real quick because you're getting new shit. And again, he's becoming a victim of that, but of course, if people are true fans of his art and they understand him like they've understood other artists who don't release at a rapid rate, they'll live with it. So again, I understand his concern, but it's the highs and the lows of the internet, okay? And he lives off of it when he wants that connection to his fans. They also...
You haven't told us where you stand on this. You understand his concern.
Well, in a sense, it's in between. Like for example, an artist like him, where he actually, and I'll say even Kendrick too, like their bodies of work are very complex, and also you could tell that they're living and they're actually having moments and more than moments of creativity to create that project. I don't want their shit to be rushed. A nigga like Future, I want it every time I get out of the shower to drop an album because I need that new shit for the weekend this weekend, right? So again, I like when stuff is recyclable, fast food music as I like to call it, but I like when there's other artists and he's in a lane and I see how you're looking at me all twisted, right? Because I think you don't think both could exist, but both could exist. Some people make music, which means fast food music, which means when Future drops an album today, 2 weeks from now, that shit's old to me.
So fans should be discerning. You should know the difference between like a Future and a Joey. You just approach it differently.
Joey Badass. I want to salute, number one, and we're saying he's of Akademiks' generation, but Joey Badass is what, 22?
Yeah, he's a few years younger, but.
And 5 years is a vast difference for me, so I don't even put him with his group. Now, Joey Badass is echoing something that I have said for years. I thought it was only Budden fans. For a while, I felt like it was only Budden fans, like last decade. But the business mantra for music has changed. So I agree with you. I like fast food music sometimes. And my point about Future, and I don't want to offend Future fans or disrespect them, but when I was saying lower quality music last week, I didn't mean sonically. I just meant in terms of how fast you're able to produce it.
And consume it.
Produce it. I don't care how fast you consume it. Future and his style of music, he can create music very quickly.
Is it low quality because he could produce it as quickly?
Yes. Yes. Okay. If I go to Mercedes, they're not going to just produce my car in a day. It's going to take some time, which leads me to art. I always fall on the side of the art of music, not the music business. Joey Badass, and I'm gonna put you on the spot. You told me he flopped.
I didn't.
No. You said that off camera?
Ooh, yes, off camera. But let me get back to my point about art. Art. But wait, defend yourself later. Defend yourself in a second. Art should take time to create. So this should be disheartening that Joey Badass just put out a phenomenal album and 2 weeks later people are asking him for new music. But that's the way that the music business is set up now. So I want to point the attention to auto-tune. Shout out to Parks who pointed this out to me as well, my engineer. Auto-tune, Fruity Loops, the internet. These are a few things that made music very easy to make for people that probably couldn't make it. Right? So now people were in their basement. People were just all over the world creating music the way that with whatever tools that they had. And now we have this sound taking over music where it's not a lot of instruments, the beats breathe. So the soundscape of music has changed is my overall point. I don't want to keep on a tangent, but the fast food is good for people who are a bit more sophisticated, who digest and consume a little more, we need some food for the soul.
Okay.
We need food for the soul.
To your point, I think you could like both because I like both.
I love
different
both.
times. So it's not different
So
people
we're
for
agreeing
different
right
sets.
now.
I
Yeah,
love
I
both.
agree.
But my question to you, let's find a resolve.
Wait, let me address the Joey
Let him defend
Badass
himself.
flop and
All
shit.
American Badass.
He sold around 50-some thousand. Initially, when I saw the numbers or how it was being reported, it looked like he was. I think I didn't see the streams, so it looked like it was 25 to 30.
I wouldn't care about streams and no streams. Joey Badass last album sold 50,000 independent.
And this one too.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. At first, when I looked at the numbers, which weren't correct, I said if he sells half of what he sold last time, we got to revisit it.
Yeah, but you're YouTube people. What do y'all expect Joey Badass to sell? He's not one of the artists
to
that y'all
match his
check
numbers.
for and follow.
That's it.
What was his number from the first
50.
project?
But that
50.
was phenomenal. That was phenomenal.
And he did 50 again, which again
you thought-
Because he's
So it's not a flop.
phenomenal.
So it's not a flop.
And
So
now
I
we
agree.
won't. And now we won't hear from him for a little while because Joey Badass is a lyricist and Joey Badass takes time to create his music. And Joey Badass, much like a lot of the other lyricists, feel shortchanged by the current landscape of music and the climate. Like, I put my blood, sweat, and tears into creating an album. That's me. That's me. That's me. And other artists do too. For the shit to come and go so quickly, for us to be judged so quickly, for the shit to not even matter, why do you think I'm sitting here? Like, music is being devalued, music is being cheapened, music is being, and I mean, the labels are doing what they have to do, because L.A. Reid, all of these niggas, all the labels got to keep the lights on. So how do you keep up with this? When music is not selling, and we got a bunch of fucking budget cutbacks, we ain't got nothing happening, no vinyl, no artist development, no nothing. Now we in the business of you go make it, and we just want to put it out really quickly, we don't care how the fans feel about it. I think that should change.
Okay.
I think that should change.
All right, so I think-
feel you, Joey Badass.
I think it probably comes from a place where fans, they maybe think it's like a flattery, like, oh, this album came out, it's so great, I really want another one, but I guess they should reconsider. Knowing that an artist spent so much time on a project, they don't want to hear, where's the new one? All right, so let's move on, because you guys actually agree on this one.
Well, I don't think it's flattering for the fans. The fans they literally just get over
It's like
quick.
overconsumption.
But they don't think about it like that, I think is a problem.
There's
But
too
it's
many
good to know when
artists to
you're-
consume.
Right.
There's too many artists to consume. And how do you decide which ones to consume? I don't fucking know.
And how long?
And how long?